Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's Anti-Yami here with deck profile of 4-color plants. This deck been undeveloped for maybe, when the first time the BanList first came around, I was like, okay, cool, I want to play plants again, and definitely I want to keep up playing rulers, so I had to kind of combine the two. So, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the deck profile and head off. So, I played one card D. The deck struggles with a lot of first turn setup, so I added that a little bit. Only play one because I definitely don't want to see more than one of these cards. If I have two of these first turn, and you know, it's just too much. I rather just one is perfectly fine. If it gets Veilered or it gets, you know, Shredded or whatever, it's fine. And it's a redox target, so it makes it really, really good when I resolve it, and then I can banish it later for redox. Or I can discard it from my hand, especially I'm going to use a redox effect or whatever the case may be for that. But one is perfectly fine. I never missed it more past than the first time I used it. For the plant engine, I play double on fire, one spore, one dandelion. Did I say double dandelion? I might have said double dandelion, I'm sorry. Well, double on fire, one spore, one dandelion, and one titanium. And you see titanium stuck around. A lot of people don't really like her, and I love her to death. I love to play her. I love to have her on the field. The only time she is really stupid is when you top deck her, or she's starting your hand and you don't have access to a Tempest. But her effect is really, really, really too powerful. It gets some of the top decks like Fire Fist or Mermails. Decks that target, it's kind of hard to deal with the card. And even when against dragons, we have to make it like a Drago Sack or a Big Eye to get over it. And she's good against those cards. So she's really good against a handful of the cards in the meta. And her, one of my favorite times to see her first turn is when I go into Lone Fire. And I can special summon her and then play like 3 back row, because I can't just like simply MST my back row or 1-for-1 pop cards, because she'd be on the field negating cards that target. So she's really good. For the dragons, obviously where the 4 colors come from, I play each one of the rulers. Rulers stand a great part of the deck. Speeds it up, makes it way more competitive than what plants will ever come out to be at the moment. Basically, the plant engine can sell it on itself, and it can actually do wonders without the dragons, because I won many games where just leaving the dragons in the grave or in my hand, or didn't use their effects to special summon themselves, whatever. But I have used their other effects to move the deck along, like redox when I summon Lone Fire, use on fire effect, and use the Monster Born effect of redox to keep it going, or title to Foolish Burial, a Dandelion, like just the effects. Like Titan, well, obviously with the Tempest, you can discard Titanium himself to search, like so good. Or you know, Lone Fire with Blaster. Like, it's crazy what you can do with this deck. It has such great synergy. So basically, the rules play a major part for synchro material for level 7s. Obviously, to make 8 stars. Obviously, access to Drago Sack Big Eyes, amazing. And the fact that they're big beaters and they can come out of nowhere and have amazing effects. Obviously, why that one and still playing, because it's one of the best cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Honestly. For the Dragon engine, I play 2 each of the mythics, because I like to give title a target. If it's off screen, I like to give title a target, and I like to give. I mean, obviously, you play one, you play both. So it gives a redox another target. Another target. I don't want to search it with redox, but it's there. Komodo. It's great with the first turn Crane, or if I wanted to use the Debris Dragon's effect, and obviously with the Flavor of Guards, it's great with the Shrine. And great with Blaster, and it's a tuner. So if I draw, it's not always bad, or I can set it for 2001. I call it the Crane engine, and obviously I love Card Trooper, best card in my deck by far. Crane, you normal summon it. You special summon a level 3 monster from your graveyard in any mode, and the effects negate it. So a normal summon is maybe grab back a Card Trooper, continue to mill 3. So I can first turn Card Trooper. Like, first target card, cheap and mill 3, I can mill good, bad, what doesn't matter. It dies, I draw a card, which is the best part of the card. And I can do something is mill again, and then go into my million trees to go into like really explosive plays with the plant engine. This is the part where I love because I don't have to worry about dragons for this play, whatever. But dragons can be used, and obviously all earth, so they can all be redoxed, which is by far the best part. Okay, for the hand traps, I got a double Veiler, double Maxi. Do not hate these cards whatsoever. I love them. That I played two of each. They come in handy in their own special ways. Especially Veiler, more often. But it's the fact that it's not a dragon and or element, so it's hard to use it. But it is a great one-star tuner. So thank God, Veiler. Double duality for the consistency. Triple Dragon Shrine. By far, love the card. Searches up the E-Dragons. Milk Flammable Guard. Obviously, it speaks for itself. Foolish Burial for the all-around Foolish. Or the all-around Miller. And Ghost Arc, my favorite card to always have. You Ghost Arc Tempest, you add the Breeze Dragon. If you need any of the Mythics, you Ghost Arc Redox or you Ghost Arc Title. And go from there. So powerful. Love that card. And I played one DDR. And mainly reason why I played only one, because I was like, I need something to bring back my dragons. And a lot of cards like DD Crow, Debunk, stuff like that are flying around. Or even if I just want to banish my dragons just to search out for the breeze, like maybe use Blast Effect to banish Tempest, I would definitely play DDR to bring them back so I can reuse them again. And it's an easier Drago sack. But I know MSTs are flying around, but hey, if it gets MST, it gets MST. I still love the card, just personally. For the traps, I played one called a Haunted because, for one, it's plants. So, obviously speaks for itself for plants. Two, I can easily summon dragons without using their effects to banish, because if you do misplay with the dragons or you banish them way too many times, you do run out of stuff fast. The deck actually have enough material to where you can use their dragons efficiently. It's really good. But called a Haunted, just anything in this deck can be called a Haunted. It's just crazy. Like Card Trooper, or if it gets MST, I could chain it to Card Trooper or Dandelion, or it goes to my side deck. But a lot of times I see people play Duality or whatever, and I call it a Hunt Thunder King. Really powerful. It was a really good card. Obviously. Double Mirror Force. By far, so good. I love it because people do not expect this card. A lot of times they run right into it a lot. Some people do read it and some people don't, but some people don't think I play it. So, obviously, really good cards. For more staples, Bottomless Trap Hole, Warning, obviously, Torrential Tribute. And then for the last two cards, Trap Stuns. Okay, I'm gonna hop into my side deck. Actually, probably won't. Probably should go into my extra deck first. For extra deck, I got Formula, Miss Valley Colossus, I think his name is Armades. Yeah, Armades. I'm still learning his name. Double Black Rose, Crimson Blader, Colossal Fighter, Stardust, Scrap Dragon, Star Eater. And that should conclude for my synchros. They're all pretty generic. I mean, doesn't need explanation for it. Blade Trees for my Exceed, for the 2-up Rain 3s for the Crane engine. Levier is like absolutely the nuts in this deck. There's so many things you can do with him. It's just amazing. So many banished field plays. It's crazy. And Blade Trees is obviously you can grab the Lone Fire from the graveyard, or you can recycle Spore, or just summon Titanium. It's just, oh man, love I play those cards. Rank 8, I play the Felgrant, obviously for the Mythic, and then obviously for the Dragons. Big guy Drago side. Okay, I'm going to drop into the side deck. It's kind of like a smokescreen skill drain deck, so I can easily side deck skill drain in this deck because of all the other stuff. I take out the Crane engine. Well, Crane is not the engine because Card Troopers are still really good in the skill drain. I take out the hand traps usually, or whatever, but I play one Thunder King, one False Dino, and triple of these. Favorite card inside deck. So great, so clutch. Set this, They usually ram into it, or they can Fire Fist bear into it, and so good. And then skill drain obviously works underneath skill drain very well in his blaster. You know, so woo. Triple MST. I do not main deck these because I feel like there's more space for better cards. MSTs are really good game 2 and 3. I think they're the best at game 2 and 3 versus game 1. So a lot of times I hate blind MST. Blind MST is like one of the dumbest things that I can ever think of doing. Or it's really great if you can chain against Fire Fist tanky formation or whatever. But see, the thing is, I don't have a really scary matchup against Fire Fist, nor do I have a really scary matchup against Mermails. They are faster than me, honestly, and more consistent, but I can still outplay them a lot. And Black Rose is the main reason the answer is I can, you know, against Fire Fist, when they set up all the tankies or whatever, I can Black Rose them after I trap stun and don't have to worry about anything. And, you know, obviously they come in game 3 when they side in the rivalry or whatever they want to side in. So I think it works out better that way. Double debunk. Obviously against Boojins and Mermails mostly. I really do hate, or against generic hand traps, but obviously for the Boojins and Mermails, basically you see these cards being side into. Just hate them. Mistakes. Spellbooks give you things of that nature. I don't really like deciding against Fire Fist. It's just not. I just don't like it. Because they can still search with Fire Fist Bear after they do damage, and they can set the tankies, and then they MST it, and they still go off anyway. But I just don't personally like it against them because I have skill drains, which obviously when I side against them, instead of just overwork, this is a permanent problem versus overwork being just a popping problem. And plus, my dragons can run over their negated Fire Fist cards. So, yep. That's the deck list, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And hopefully I do really well in regionals. Wish me luck, guys. Thank you for watching.